Hi, Aquarius. I had to think for a sec. um, how are you doing? I hope you're great. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your mid-month cartomancy reading. Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. So I had to get a new deck. This is just a temporary deck. It poured rain last night, and I'd left my cards at home. I thought they were in a safe spot, but they got soaked. So luckily I bought this deck at the dollar store the other day. So this is my stand-in deck, my stunt deck. So, Aquarius. Aquarius, July 15th, 2020 and on. Don't start. How did you get out? We just locked him up because he barks so much. I notice I'm shaking the table. That's the sign right there. So with this, with these cards, I kind of, I do lay down the cards face down and right side up. Now with these cards, it's kind of hard to tell if they're right side up or not. But hey, Ruben, I might have to pause the video and put him away in the bedroom because he's barking presently at his shadow. No joke. um, I did that wrong. But anyway, it's the way it is. Hold on, I'm just going to pause it for just a sec, put him away. There we go. I'm back. He is in the bedroom safely. There, fucking closed now. He's away now. All right. So here and now, in the present moment, this pile is, you have the Eight of Diamonds, the Eight of Hearts, and the Jack of Diamonds. The eights are about communication, and they're also about movement. Like they're action cards, okay? And you got one in your financial and security suit and in your romantic suit. So this is talking about your ambitions, what you want to achieve, and this is talking about love. And that could be the same, thing, what your ambitions are. So I think you're getting some sort of love letter. You're getting a message. I don't think this is face to face. I don't think it's face to face, Aquarius. I think someone's writing you, messaging you. I think it's in writing. They've texted it or typed it or an email or something like that. Okay. They're seeing your value. They're talking to you about your value and their affections as well. The Jack of Diamonds, I see him as the postman. So I don't think this is a document, though. I think it's like a message or an email, and it could be very long-winded as well, meaning like that it's long. It's long. Someone's taken a lot of thought to think about what they're going to say. The page is like it's inexperienced that professing their feelings. They're not used to having to do that, and so, or this could be you too, that you're going to write someone and confess your feelings, your love. I think it's to you. You're getting this message, and this could have happened already because this is around you now. Okay, Aquarius, just coming in. You have the Ace of Diamonds, the Four of Diamonds, and the Six of Spades. So there's an opportunity to make money. I think there's an opportunity. Also, you're getting a lot of communication. You could be getting a lot of offers in writing. Of course, there's not a lot of face-to-face stuff right now, but it's you're not sure if you want to invest your time, your money, your energy. You have a feeling it's a bad move. There's something in your gut that's telling you it's a bad move to invest in whatever this is that's being offered, whatever this communique is. And it seems too good to be true. Well, it probably is. All right. So be careful about that. All right. It's saying it's a bad move to do that. And you're doubtful for a reason. Your instincts are trying to tell you. So on your mind, you have the Four of Clubs, the Four of Spades, and the Queen of Clubs. Now, the Queen of Clubs is a brown or hazel-eyed woman. I'm considered the Queen of Clubs if someone were reading for me and this came up. This could be you, Aquarius, if you have brown or hazel eyes. If not, it's someone around you that you're thinking about. They're quite dynamic. Also, this is, perhaps how someone is seeing you. It depends if you're male or female. They're quite dynamic. They're idealist. They're kind of idealist of the way it should be, and trying to change the world kind of person. You know what I mean? This is the feeling I get from this person. Anyway, you have your doubts about this person, I think. This is what's on your mind. You're trying to work it out in your mind, but you ultimately doubt. You're torn whether to trust this person or not. I don't know if you feel like they're commitment material. They're too, they're not settled, perhaps. They're not settled or something. And this is, I think you want to settle. Like I said, you have things in mind already, your plan of what you want to do, how you want it to be. And it's definitely with somebody. You want to be part of a team for sure. And you want to start making that change in your life because you want it to be the right pick. You want someone that makes you happy, but that you're a good team together. So it could be this doesn't have to be a woman. It can be male or female, but it's strong female energy. Also, I've seen, Queens of Clubs that have a lot of male energy. Like I have a lot of male energy. So yeah, you got your doubts. You're not sure of whether to trust this person. You can trust them. You're still teetering. And it's not that they're untrustworthy. It's you're trying to work it out, though. I think you could be trying to work it out with this person. All right. So in your work pile, actually, so you have the Ace of Spades, the Queen of Hearts, and the Two of Spades. The Queen of Hearts is a blue-eyed woman. In the playing cards, it's about the eyes, okay? Doesn't matter what color their hair is. It's the eyes. So this is a blue-eyed female or male. This person has good intentions. They have good intentions. They try to help. They want to do good. However it turns out, the intentions to begin with were good, okay? Now, it seems like something's ending with this person. It's like there's a separation. This could be male as well, like I said. There could be separation from this person. Something is, I have the feeling it's ending, but it's not over. You know, it's ending for now. This is in your work pile. So this could be someone you work with, work for, perhaps, but and it also could be something ending for her. She might be going through a separation, you know, in her life, his life, whatever. But this is what's going on around work. The thing is that if there's something, perhaps a partnership, if it's not work, it's love, but it's perhaps a partnership that's come to an end. It's like you end and then you separate later. You were still together for a bit, maybe in the same house or something, and then you separate. That kind of what happens from this person. So it's either in your work life, your home life, could be a relative, could be someone you work with, work for, could be a love. Now, this is your influences pile. This is how others see you or are influencing you. Okay? Wow. So you have the 3 of Hearts, the 5 of Hearts, and the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Hearts is probably the best card, that and the 9 of Hearts, to get in a reading. And this is really good. I think you have an admirer. And I think I've said something about this in the, could have been the last tarot that I just did, beginning of July, or maybe the month before for you, Aquarius. I told you you have an admirer. Someone's watching you, someone's seeing you. They really, I think you are it. I don't know. Um, they definitely want to pursue you. They want to show you how they feel. So they might be the kind of person that does a lot of favors for you. Like, oh, I can always rely on Johnny or Sue or whoever. They, you know, when you need something, they show up with it. They come and pick you up places. They're trying to show you in deeds right now how they feel, but they're about to tell you that they would be interested in starting exploring something with you. All right, that is about to take a place. It's all in the emotional level. Also, I think those around you are seeing you as basically happy. You know, you're uplifting. You know, you have uplifting energy. All right. This is your foundation down here. And you have the 7 of Clubs, the Jack of Spades, and the 4 of Hearts. So you're worried about someone. This person could have very dark eyes. This could be a young person. This could be one of your kids. Very dark eyes. Okay. They're reckless. This person is reckless. They make bad decisions, bad moves over and over again. They're reckless. There's something about they could be they're either worried um, all right, they're worried. They might want to get married. And so you could be worried about them doing this. Perhaps you think it's too soon or not the right time, or I'm not sure, but I have a feeling they want to get harried, and you're thinking, what? You know, you don't have your life situated or something like this, okay? Um, you know, it could have something to do with this Queen of Clubs. If your child, brother, or whoever this young person is and involved with a brown or hazel-eyed woman, could have something to do with her because you're not sure whether to trust her or not. You can really trust her, you know, if she's solid. Not sure. And then, yeah, he's talking about marriage or wanting to make this move, and you're worried or something like that. Um, Seems to me that you're taking a lot of pauses and reflecting before you take action, which is really good. It's really good thing to do. And it's kind of funny because we're in a year of that right now. This is a 4 this year. And it's about pause, taking a look at how things work and if they're working efficiently, if they're actually working for the good of all. And if it's not, this is where we decide to make change. You know, 4 is like the assessment, okay? And 5 is the change that follows. So you're doing a lot of assessing right now, okay? Um, because I think there's opportunities around you, but you're being very careful with the steps that you take. All right. Now this is the surprise pile. This you don't expect. And this is around work. So there is the 9 of clubs, the Jack of hearts, and the 8 of spades. Um, Okay, there could be a young person, blue-eyed person. Young, I mean under 25, you know, that you have words with at the job site. They're at the job site. So they're young. I think they're actually probably a good, you know, basically person, but they're having words with you or you're having words with them. You're having to straighten this person out and saying, I don't work for you, kid. You're not my boss. Kind of thing. I think this really takes you by surprise. This person thinks they have um, also, it could be that this person tells you, because these are words, like these are words that are harsh to each other. You know, you're saying, excuse me, no, or, you know, whatever. You're having to assert yourself at this time, okay? Because they are trying to get something or do something, get away with something, and you're having to assert. So it's confrontation. It's a confrontation with someone here, okay? Also, it could be, now this is if this isn't a youngster at the workplace, this is someone you're attracted to, that you have a confrontation with. You, like I said, you're offended or you know what I mean? You have to have words, you have to straighten them out on something. So, and you don't see this coming, you know, you don't see this coming. So I'm not sure who this is for you. You might try and think, okay, I know who it is. I know who it is, but it isn't. It's not. It's always a surprise, this one. And when it happens, you're like, oh, that's who it is. Oh, I never even thought of them. Oh my goodness. So just yesterday, last night, I went out to a store. We're allowed to go in public now if we have a mask. And I got a new deck, and it's the Animal Spirit cards by Kim Kranz. Okay. And I've seen other readers use these cards, and I kind of really liked them. I liked that they were more about energy and what actually surrounds us, you know, who we live with here on Earth, all the elements. And so I'm going to give you one of these cards. I just got them, so I do not know them yet. I will have to refer to the book. But let's give you one, because I'd like to practice getting to know them. Let's see. What do we have for Aquarius? July 2020. You'll be the first ones I draw a card for ever out of this deck. Oh, I think that's it. I think so. I could feel it. The camel. There, you see that? I'm pretty sure that's Earth. And the moon is in there, right? So this is Earth energy. Let's see here. Or is it? No, it's not. It is not. It is fire. It's fire energy. Okay. Resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. You know, and that makes a lot of sense with all these fours. That's why you're pausing, you're assessing, you are sensible, you know. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance. Fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. So it says when the camel is out of balance, it's dehydrated and lacks vitality. When in balance, it's calm, content, and there's a sparkle in the eye, you know? So it says also that sometimes what you need is a pilgrimage. A pilgrimage is a short trip, but it's a trip that means something to you. You know, it's not to Marineland. It's not to your cousins for coffee. It's to a sacred place, you know, that means something to you, for you to touch base, for you to ground yourself and think about all these things you're thinking about, the doubts you have, the gut feeling, the you know, that pause that you want to take to do that thinking. So that's what you do to bring yourself in balance. It's kind of nice that it gives you that project, that good thing to bring yourself in balance. I like that a lot. Anyway, Aquarius, I really hope you liked this reading. If you do and did, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It's free and it helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. Also, I have a video coming up after I've done the cartomancy about my trip to Cancun, Mexico last September to be precise, to get a tummy tuck that I didn't end up getting. All the signs were telling me not to, even though that vulnerable inner child of mine wanted it, right? That vain part of me wanted it, but it didn't end up happening. And the doctor never paid me back. I've never received one penny in return for him. I gave him $5,400 and he hasn't given me a cent. And the company that arranged it won't support me. The woman that arranged it, like, I'm getting no support, not from the hospital. Everyone's like, oh, it's not our problem. Oh, that's not part of our policy. Like, no one wants to deal with the problem. They're all eager to take your money, you know. Anyhow, I just wanted to put something up to let people know that that is not a good place. This doctor and company in particular are not a good idea, in my opinion. And I hope you have a great weekend. Love to see what you think in the comments, and take care. I want to say too that I really feel like one of the luckiest readers out there, because they all talk about these trolls, and please, trolls, don't get upset if I say this and say that. And I really don't have any. I'm really lucky that way. All of my viewers and subscribers are really great people. So I feel really blessed and lucky, and I just want to say how grateful I am. Thank you. Okay, bye now.